Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Alright, we got another video. This one is the New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins. I didn't even get to watch. I didn't catch this game yesterday because I was busy. But let me see what it's about.
Get a couple of those tips and overthrows.
The Dolphins need 7 on 3rd down.
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I like this color wave uniform that they got.
Pressure comes. Tagovailoa gets the ball out, and it's caught by Tyreek Hill. Just enough. Motions across. They fake it to him, and now pitch it to him. And there's blockers out there. And Echan with quick acceleration. 19th catch already on the season. And that's incomplete. Across the middle, some Dolphins fans looking for a flag as Jalen Waddle was defended by Brandon Stevens, the corner. Be surprised if they don't have at least a couple flags tonight. That's been the pattern. So 47-yard attempt for Riley Patterson. 2 for 2 on the season and drives it right through. So no other team has 2 starting tackles that young. Braylon Allen running hard in 2 runs. They get the drive up and running. Jordan Brooks made the stop. 2nd and 5. Allen spells him in the backfield. He's got the football out of the I formation, just barreling downhill. They are gashing this Dolphins front down inside the Miami 40. Making the statement early that Glenn had hoped to. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fields is flushed. Plenty of room. Justin Fields motoring and then slides down at the 21. Feed the middle and bursting into the end zone. They fumbled the ball. He got to the end zone. The football didn't. And Miami makes the recovery as a statement drive by the Jets is spoiled.
Sudden change situation for the defense. How can you respond?
Tua from the end zone flips it. Tyreek Hill has the catch. And for the 2nd time tonight, last minute of the quarter, 2nd and 9. Tua flushed, zips it across the middle. Tyreek Hill, 3rd catch, and all of them have resulted in a 1st down. Fake to Gordon, Tua on the move, and flips it underneath. Tyreek Hill has space here, and the Cheetah has waited really all year to have a chunk of yardage like that after a catch. Get their first win, that's for sure.
They're marching down the field.
Tagovailoa on 3rd down. Finds Waddle. And Jalen Waddle got loose. And all of a sudden, the explosive pass plays for Miami are materializing. Got 25 there. Dolphins trying to pay off a long drive, and it's caught back in the end zone. Touchdown! Darren Waller is first as a Dolphin.
Watch him. Let's see. He's got it secured. Right foot.
1, 2.
What a great catch by Waller. There's the size, though, right? We stay down in the red zone.
In their first drive, they just overpowered the Dolphins front, trying to go right back at it with Brees Hall, who breaks out. Hall, stiff arm, run out near midfield. Fields from the pocket, zips it far side. Wide open is the tight end there. Mason Taylor, the rookie from LSU. He stumbled, but is able to just get enough for the 1st down.
I don't know who's going to flag.
Pressure shown and brought. Fields retreats, and he'll be ballers out. Scooped up, and Miami's pass rush gets home and creates a 2nd takeaway. Rookie from Alabama is in the ballgame on the
Jets trash this year. I thought it was going to be the Carolina Panthers, but Bryce Young is actually like not that. He's not doing great, but he's not doing as terrible as Justin. But damn. No, you know what? Not as terrible as J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy is horrible. They was like, that's supposed to be their prized possession in Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy is trash.
It's 3rd and 19. Quickly across the middle. Long way to go. Washington's going to be knocked down at the 43. Fields has time across the middle. Another short throw. It's just enough to move the sticks. Wilson, best player on this offense, very quiet first half. They throw it underneath, and on cue he makes the play, and he's dangerous after the catch.
They didn't do
now.
nothing with that. Of course, typical Dolphins fashion. They don't do nothing with oh my God, with the turnover. Your defense get a turnover. You don't do nothing with it.
With 17 seconds, they pick up 11 and will spend that timeout.
Oh, he became a head coach. I thought he was the offensive. Yeah, I think he was offensive defensive coordinator for the Lions. Now he's the head coach at Jets.
Slant, incomplete, bounced off the hands of Taylor. Man had a chance to make a play. He wanted a flag. This would be a career long.
How far is this? It's a little like 60 yards a little bit.
Driven.
Straight through.
And just enough.
And then if you're the Dolphins, right now you've been incredibly efficient.
Damn, the stadium look half empty. Everybody know the Dolphins is a damn trash team.
On early downs, that has led.
Even they fans, look at the
third down
stadium.
success.
Golly.
That's your formula.
Patterson's kick fielded right on the sidelines by Isaiah Williams, who works his way to the middle of the field. And a pretty good return. Another look here.
And it's again putting the ball on the ground by way of a fumble.
Ball was coming loose as he was hitting the ground.
Hopefully heals up quick.
What's damn? They got a lot. They had this their third turnover.
Play that he did make though, converted, and Miami now trying to cash in this fumble, and a big run barreling down inside the 15 as Achane picked up 11 yards. You fake it to Gordon too on the move and flips into the end zone for a touchdown. The second time, it's Darren Waller, the new Dolphin tight end.
This is Stevens right here. Watch the flow of the backer on the play fake and then collide. That backer collides with Stevens. Waller's free. Tua does a beautiful job of that ball fake, and there's Waller.
Reynolds goes in motion. Going to try to run for it. And barreling down is Davis. It'll set up 4th and 1. Fields kind of one explosive run tonight. It was a 19-yard run in the first half. They just need one. He's going to try to get to the edge. The edge is taken away, and now Fields reverses Fields, and he's got plenty of room. Justin Fields sprinting, makes a cut, another cut, all the way to the end zone.
Holy smokes.
Cheat code stuff right there. Start breaking this down going, this is a bad call. How about you just run the football? They got him pulled up, and he just says, guess what? I'm just going to do what I do now. The unscouted look, the unscouted play design. That's incredible.
That's an incredible.
He had one that really stung, a 3rd and 19 against Tampa. They gave him an automatic first down, kept the drive going. Tua on the move, flips it, and that's Waddle this time running free and shoved out of bounds.
On 3rd down versus this Jets man coverage.
And steps up, scanning the field. Is he going to take off? Takes a big shot, draws a flag. He was sliding.
Personal foul.
And steps up, scanning the
CTE Tua
field. Is he going to take off? Takes a big shot, draws a flag. He was sliding.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 51. The 15-yard penalty added to the end of play, automatic first down.
Now we go play this college football on this field.
We got man coverage by this Jets defense.
Gordon still on the field on 2nd and 6. They fake it to him again. Tua on the move again. Flips it short across the middle. Catch is made by Waddle. Who's got yardage.
Waddle and Tyreek Hill had an injury this game too, but I don't know if they show it here.
1st and goal. There is a flag down in the secondary. 1st and goal. Dolphins trying to quickly answer the electric touchdown by Fields. Achane eludes a tackler and scores. Miami does answer. Beautiful run-pass mix on the drive. Penalty aided. And Miami goes back on top by double digits.
And then you get this little jab, whirly bird, and then poor tackling. And that's been the story of this Jets defense. 1 missed tackle, 2 missed tackle, 3, 4, 5 missed tackles.
And that's just going to be unacceptable for the Jets if they want to turn the corner.
Fields on the move, throwing on first down, and the catch is made across the 40. That's the tight end, Mason Taylor.
And trust him in space.
And try to give it to Isaiah Davis. See where Tua goes on this third down. Retreating, spins away, and fires incomplete. Tried to squeeze the ball in there. So not a happy one for the Jets when they led Denver 10-0 in the AFC Championship game in '98. As Fields fires across the middle, and the catch is made. Finally, they involve Garrett Wilson downfield of the 45.
And with the way they run the football, that should be a steady staple. Just like this.
Finally, an impact play for Wilson. Deep drop-off play action, and they fire it across the middle, and that's Rucker at the tight end. Or, excuse me, Mason Taylor, the rookie tight end, who makes a big catch down into the red zone.
3rd and 24. Yeah.
Has time. Delivers across the middle. Low
interception.
Throw, and Dolphins are returning it. Both comes out. There's a 50-yarder, his second long attempt tonight. And the veteran is 2 for 2. Not what they were looking.
Commitment to a little bit of throwback football has really balanced up their offense.
HN with some eye candy before the snap. That time trapped behind the line of scrimmage by Will McDonald.
It's the matchup.
Dolphins need 4 to get this drive going. Tagovailoa drifting and now fires way over the head of Waller that time. They sacked Fields twice. From the end zone, 4-man rush. The ball was squeezed in, caught nicely. And Mason Taylor, did he get enough? Picked up 9.
It's big there to tell him to run away from the backers.
Just let him
bust loose. You know, Justin told us he didn't really watch Mason Taylor play much in college. They said you should have taught Jayden Daniels. The drop, play coverage behind the 4-man rush. Fields checks it down. Long way to go.
Keep Tyreek out for what looks to be, a decent amount of time.
HN, the Dolphins try to get a drive going. Up 2 scores here. HN almost stepped out of a tackle and had space down the sideline. Averaging 5.1 a carry.
Another run.
There's it again.
HN
accelerating. Looking very dangerous. He's now the back-to-back runs close to really busting it. Gardner saved the touchdown, but 22 more.
Run after run after
another run.
Take the clock down and maybe deliver the dagger. HN runs again, lost the football on the ground, a scramble for it. And it looks like Miami has kept possession. Great play by Williams. Just didn't bounce their way. Out the play fake.
Shoot.
And it's pitched down to Julian Hill, the other tight end, big bruiser. Tight end's a big story in this offense and maybe going forward. They'll run it with HN.
They should just
knocked down after a short gain. Trying to make it 2 for 2 tonight and get this lead back up to 14, which he does. Keep things underneath. Nothing really big downfield out of that passing game. Mason Taylor did have 1 long catch earlier. They go underneath the Hall.
Catch, get what you need, get what you can. Ball's got to get out of your hands, no sacks.
They're trying to avoid the sack. And Fields is able to escape and dive for a first down.
These are the kind of things that are taken care of in the offseason.
You look to the tight end Taylor in the backs, of course. Fields zips it across to Isaiah Davis, and one of the running backs does make a play to the 35, picked up 14.
Clock expiring now.
Fields has time, does not force, checks it underneath.
Maybe one-on-one again.
2-minute tip
Crowding the line here. They do bring pressure. Fields launching to the end zone again. Jump ball. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown.
What?
Douglas again on the coverage. Ball, does he have control of it? It's still moving, One hand. Left foot was inside the paint. Let's take another look here.
It's that left foot.
Doesn't have control initially. Douglas is doing his best to pry it loose.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Oh, again? Oh,
Wilson
okay.
off to the left. They're going to try to run it in. That's easy as Justin Fields walks in. See what Folk can create here. It's the bounce, but not the kangaroo hop they were looking for, and that was a very easy recovery. Wilson off to the right. Fields going to throw it to him on the slant. He's looking a lateral and is going to retreat to the end zone. Garrett Wilson.
What the hell?
Pitches it off to the near side. It's Julian Hill who pitches back, and a flag comes out. We'll have to check the flag here. And a scuffle now.
What the hell?
After time had expired, there's a couple of flags down. Daniel out there just trying to keep his guys on the sideline.
Illegal forward pass on the offense. That penalty's declined. The game is over.
It'll end the game, and the Dolphins do hang on and get their first victory of this season, 27-21.
27-21. It got ugly at the end. Their defense was just not playing anymore at the fourth quarter. It was like, we up a little bit. We up. He got to the end zone. The football didn't. Sums up the Jets. Big props to these two high school teams to come out and compete on the big stage Monday night. Oh my God. Dolphins. The Dolphins finally got the win they desperately needed, but injuries are piling up. Tyreek Hill's leg injury is more serious, but they weren't going to do much this season. Yeah. I know, right? The uniforms are clean. Yeah, the uniforms are fire. But let me see the Tyreek Hill injury. Is this injury?
He waited a long time for this, much earned, and there should be.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah. Damn.
He waited a long time for this, much earned, and there should be more in the second half.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Golly. Meniscus, ACL, MCL, everything. Oof, that happened to me, but it didn't look like that. And my kneecap fracture from the explosion, I think it's more.
Tyreek Hill just suffered one of the most gruesome and worst looking leg injuries that you have seen, as it looks like he catches a first down here and then just gets completely rolled up on. Sometimes that causes a sprained ankle, but at this point it's like his whole leg completely snaps in half. Tyreek Hill just suffered one of the most.
As if you couldn't tell by watching the play, Tyreek Hill dislocated his knee and also tore multiple ligaments, which included his ACL. Now, Tyreek stayed at the hospital overnight and got surgery this morning and was in relatively good spirits given the situation.
You guys have been awesome, man. Fans Nation, just the whole entire NFL have been amazing. You know, sending me lots of love, lots of prayer.
It was a dislocation. He was probably in the best spirits of any player that I've ever. You know, it's such a terrible experience when you go out and see guys when they have issues like that. But he immediately had wide eyes and was talking. I'm good. Just make sure the guys get this win. It was a dislocation. He was probably in the best spirits of.
Speak to Tyreek?
Damn.
I was. And as you can see on the Jumbotron, you know, he was kind of joking. That's just his personality. So he was joking when I came up and talked to him, and when a lot of the guys came up and talked to him. That's just his personality. That's just who he is. But, you know, our thoughts and our prayers are with him.
Were you able to speak to...
Golly. Let me see. Is this only 59 seconds?
Yeah, Chris, both staffs got to Tyreek Hill immediately. They both tried to stabilize his knee. They cut off his cleat and the tape surrounding his ankle to get it into a stabilizer. His mom was able to come down to the field. She bent down, gave him a kiss on his forehead. And now, as you see, his teammates are coming to console him as they're about to cart him off.
Tyreek on a Monday night a couple years ago, maybe was having that monster season. Played against the Titans, had to leave that game. And this is a tough one. Trying to smile through the disappointment.
That was in the third quarter. Damn. I didn't think it was that bad. At least he's in good spirits, though.
Well, yeah, I'm back again. I done took so many losses, took that shit right on the chin. Now they see the tables turn, bet he touching Eminem. Know that boy draft gon' make it jump, straight up out the gym. From the concrete to the lead, this shit came within. Been hitting hoes, I might leave. What if I hit the scene, I was just a teen. But my mind was stuck on getting cream. Can't get caught up in this shit, whatever I want, you know I'ma go get it then. If I can't get you, I'ma get your twin. All these guns fed, they gon' switch like a audible. I got place for days.